So here's the original bullet. When did you have this made?
Oh,
Look at the pierogi maker.
just gonna get a little bit of water and we're gonna make that thing shine. Morgan's axe. Can you focus in on this, Morg? See, we bring that burr up. Can you see that? You see the burr on there? See that?
Yeah.
Okay, look at that. It come off right with my hand. You see? You see that? Now I'll get a finer grit now, and we'll make this thing come up really nice. Got a nice edge on this. Check this out. Look at that. See, the burr's gone, so I'll just clean this up. Like it's getting there. Is that nice? See it taking away some of that? Good. Nice! I'm starting to like this, Morgan. And it's actually, we don't want it razor sharp because it's not tempered. We're gonna run this over there in that wood in a few minutes after we half this sucker. I'm happy with this.
You don't use any compound on that?
Nah. You can if you're gonna take it to a mirror.
Yeah.
That's when you start getting into mirror. This is actually more for burr. So, friends, at Wild West Garage, which is my buddy Morgan's channel, he built this axe on our journey to Ontario in Old Myrtle, my pickup, my 67 Merc. So that's on his channel. Check him out. Wild West Garage shows the process of him making... Oh, there he is showing off my new Nick's boots. Oh, Morgan. Anyways, yes, so check his channel out. It shows the process, but in the process, the eye had been really distorted in getting punched. There was high spots, there was weird. So I die grind. I spent a good time actually die grinding this before I halved it. And it was for good reason. See this? More look in there now.
That got folded over in there.
Yeah, so I just saw it. I've seen them before. It only takes a minute, but you got to expose it. It comes out, they're sometimes deceiving. What we're working with here is a Morgando special. He made this, friends, in Ontario at the blacksmith shop at Brad's. Brad's working on more tooling. The man, he's like a dog with a bone right now on the bullet. He is. I got to hand it to you, Brad. I know you're watching. We love you. Morgan spent like 5 hours with you on the press and that, and he actually made this axe head, friends. Morgan did this while I talked to my friends and everybody at the gathering, and it was a blast. So thank you for coming here, brother.
Oh,
I
my
appreciate
pleasure.
it. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Is there anybody you want to talk to? Maybe your wife. You tell her how much you love her, and I was sorry about that time I didn't come home in time.
Hi, honey. I love you, Helena, and my 4 daughters. And, well, you know, It's a never-ending apology story when you're married.
I love it, brother. What a man. I love you, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Oh, what a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
But Morgan was in there steady. You know what, friends? He did a wicked job. He did an incredible job. The eye is crazy. We just spent some time on the die grinder. But you know what? I've got a fat enough. Thanks for Whiskey River. Thank you. Pulled us out of the bite on this one. So, friends, what I done is I smashed it down onto the shoulder because we got a really big eye in this axe. And I'll show you what I mean. So, see how this goes, friends? I just banged it out. But look, now I know what to do. I wouldn't have known if I hadn't have smashed that on there. So we got a little bit here, which I'm going to take down. Obviously here, not much, just a little bit. Because look, you see what I'm saying? So we've just got enough. This will work. So now we toss it in the old Viceroni, the San Francisco treat. So let's not take too much and let's do another fit. And it'll be quite easy actually. I can see where it was right there. That's it, friends. Like seriously, that's it. Let's pop this on again. We know it goes on, but still we have to get it to make a move. We got to do this till it makes that noise. King, right? Now we take another look. Okay, look at this, Morgan. This is very interesting. Look. It's not grabbing wood no more.
That's right, yeah.
And look at this side.
It's fitting nice.
Yeah, it's actually fitting very nice. Oh, I'm surprised, Morgan. Look at a little bit here.
Yeah.
We're dark, aren't we?
Beauty.
Or is that just...
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
The sun is throwing it off a bit, I think.
The lighting can be very strange in here.
We got a shadow there now, so.
Yeah. You know what's always best is over this side, Morgan, and then you catch the light straight down and you watch it just change instantly. Oh, I see. What happens when you touch your screen?
Well, the sun's coming in the window, so.
Oh, so it goes. Oh, so it turns it automatically dark. Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're looking good. See that? What's that? Good. Let's take a look and see what we got. So this is nice when you just see stuff like this, Morgan. It's a dent. See that dent?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not peeling wood.
Yeah.
A little bit there, a little bit at the back. This is the dent right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to clean this up a little bit. And we're going to have to, bud. That's it. I can see contact here. Just remove that rub mark. You can see there's another rub mark right there. If you look very closely, you can see it right there. Mm-hmm. It's a dent, which isn't a bad thing, and it gets thicker. So what I personally would like to do is just knock this off right here. Just ever so slightly, nip that off, you see? Then what you get is a tapered fit. See that? I just cracked that off. Now that will actually taper on there. It's going to be nice. Buckin's getting going. So here's you can see where our axe hit. You can actually see it. Big dents right there. You know, you can just, we'll use this here. Here's the ridge. You can see it.
Oh, yeah, it's showing up good.
Oh, good. It's all right there. So there's nothing wrong with that, but it's deep. So look for your deepest spots. Not so bad here. Just leave this. You could shave a little, but if this gets skinnier than this, then you do not want to touch this. But it gets fatter. So we're going to get a good strong haft. We got a pretty good dent here. Morg, we'll have to take a little bit off the front. You see that? That little edge there?
Yeah.
So let's actually go after that right now. Just ever so slightly, just knock it off. Just a long, slow taper. Like this. And I think that's all it'll need right there. So I like this actually. Now I'm literally just gonna, you see what's going on, Mark?
Yeah.
So watch, I'm literally just gonna go like this. See that? I'm just gonna go like this. So this now, when it lands again, it's gonna jump down just a little bit farther and this haft is over. Literally. The rest gets done by our wedges. So I'm actually kind of excited about this now. Okay, so we're actually ready. Got to cut the kerf now. I got to get a longer kerf because we go down to about there.
Yeah.
So this is not near enough kerf. I think I'm working on about my 800th axe hafting. I think 800 would be fair to say. The best hafts are not a shoulder that the axe comes down and sits on a shoulder. Those I find have a lifespan. Everything has a lifespan, especially wood and steel mixed, but this is now tapered. It is a tapered fit. There's not really a shoulder. It may look like it from back here, but it's not. It's a slow taper, and it's going to wedge itself on there. And I'll show you what I mean by that right now, actually, ready to go on. So this axe goes on comfortably, like, watch, right? It goes on to there comfortably, which is, I'm surprised at how we did. This is crazy. So we just put that on there, and you can see a little bit of dent right there. See it?
Yeah.
Teeny little bit of denting.
You want it to press on it.
You do. You definitely do. So I may just taper this just a little bit more for our tapered fit. See that? Nice taper there now. So it'll bump down and go wham! I haven't made an axe for a while. Rub your hands across that. It's hot, but
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Nice and smooth.
isn't that nice?
The lighting's really bad in here.
It is. So it's for some reason this way. Come over here again, Morgan. I just wanted you there for the burn.
It's just because of the sun coming.
It
in.
is. It's the sun getting us, but this way is our best way. Okay, this is really surprising to me, and a huge bonus. I want to bring something to everyone's attention. Look at the relationship from the cheeks to the taper. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no shoulder. There's no shoulder. It is literally a little bit fatter here than it is where it already is now. So this becomes a tapered fit, and they're unstoppable. They are unstoppable. This worked out really good, Mark. Morgan, it's better than I thought. Yeah. Okay. So I know, because I've only done about 800, that this tapered fit, friends. Well, as a matter of fact, come outside for a sec, Morgan. I want you to see something.
It's staying on there.
No, this axe is nuts.
Yeah.
Hasn't moved. I'm wailing on it.
Yeah.
So, just so you see what I'm talking about. See now? It just started.
Just jumped up a little bit.
I smashed that sucker.
Yeah, I was
okay.
surprised.
So now, when I put this on again, we'll go in. It won't go any further than it is now because that's where it belongs. You wedge this, it's over. This is a really nice tool. I'm excited. Wow. So, come and listen to this again. So listen.
I heard that. Sharpened right up.
That's it. It's game on. It's game on. This is acceptable. We're not even playing with this. It's staying right where it's at. Now this is another escapade where guys they just think you grab the wedge and away you go. Well, yes and no. You want to add up the sum of this, and that. Add the sum up in your mind and then add a little bit because it's wood and you're going to wail on it. If it's hard wood like Jatoba or Australian like gum, spotted gum, you got to be careful. This poplar they give you, you could probably add like a lot more because it's softer and it will squish. But hardwoods don't. I'm feeling kind of walnutty right now. Beautiful wedge. But now we have to make our wedge. Right? Okay, so there we are. So then we put our thumb there. We pull this out. We go like this. We want 2/3 down the axe. Oh, heavens to Betsy, would you look at that, right? It's just 2/3 because you got to go from here, right? Not here.
Yeah. From
this line. Mm-hmm. So we're lovely. We're lovely. So now we got to take our wedge and we got to go like this. Do I want all that girth or do I want to go from here, then cut this? Is this going to be enough girth? Hard to say. Let's take a look. I don't think it is. I think I'm going to actually take it from the top. Do you know what I mean by that, Morgan? If I take this from the bottom, that's going to leave us there, which we'll lose girth a bit if I cut from the top. Mm-hmm. I think I'm better to cut the bottom off and retaper it. Where's our axe? I forgot, Morgan. We got to measure the front to back. Okay. Is there a bunch of room here? No, it tapers. This is a mistake a lot of guys make. I see it. See how fat that is at the back?
Like right here, you mean
yeah.
It's tight there.
Yeah. So actually, now that I look at this, it'll be fine. This has to be tapered because
this part.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because you'll hit this and it's
gonna stop.
It'll stop. Okay, we're putting this thing home. Okay, here comes the part. This is it. Is everybody ready? That's a lot of wedge to go in there. Like, that's a lot. This will be very interesting to see how much we get in there. I got a pretty good feeling. Let's do it. This is the old... I can't tell you how many wedges This thing has pounded. This is my wedge pounding axe. Okay, so you saw what happened there, right? That went in really easy until now. So this is very interesting. Watch what happens. I had to hit that pretty hard to sink it.
You did.
So
You can see it's. Yeah.
good.
It's not coming off there.
No, it's not. Is this stuff, Morgan? The brakes.
Right.
You get those brakes. These things. That tells you you're working. So I just go like this now. There's finishing touches here. Some vodka. The glue. So let's just do this now, real quick. Let's go like this. Now, some guys soak their handles, friends. Like, I mean, soak them before they do any of what I did. That's okay. I don't disagree with that method, but you're going down a road that you're going to have to stay on, if that makes sense. Like, once you soak something, it can only do one thing. Morgan, do you know what it can do? It can't swell when it's saturated.
That's right, yeah.
It can shrink.
Yeah.
That's the only thing it can do. So when your handle is as dry as it can ever be, the only thing it can do is expand. So that's just my theory, and I've been rolling with it for years. But when you get into making like primo axes, I do understand the theory behind the soaking the handles. I truly do. I see it. Morgan, I'm getting excited.
Well, I can tell you're the way you're working, you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, I love because Morgan, I'm telling you, you're gonna have this thing for years. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have it for years and years and years. And another reason I'm so excited is because you made this axe head, and it's a bucking a wood bullet, right? A Morgan bullet, right? That's what happens when you leave that sit. You gotta get it quickly. This is the close-up shot. You gotta get one close-up shot, and it's this. This is the finished little close-up is right here, Morgan. Let's get it in the shade. Oh. Look at that, nice. Morgan.
Beautiful contrast.
Isn't that lovely? Mm-hmm. Walnut, hickory. Feel that with your finger, Morgan. Oh, Canada. Flashbacks of the road trip, brother. Boom. One more thing look at that sun coming. Get in the sun. Hey, Morgan, nice job. I'm not going to hold the phone, Morgan. Are you a limousine driver? I'm drinking here. I can't spill my drink, Morgan.
Yeah,
come on.
It's going to be smooth.
Look at that. That's not a bad job, fella. Nice job. Very nice. Oh, pretty smooth shift. Not bad. And you didn't force the tranny. Friends, I'm rambling. buckandbillyraid.com for, you know, all the shirts and the goodies and things like that. You know what, friends? When someone goes over to the store, I hear this little thing on my phone and it goes cha-ching, and that's the website's indication that someone has supported me, supported this message in this channel. And if that was you today or any day, thank you, because actually that really helps us. It does. It's really our only other little thing that we have. Thank you. And then once I started making these axes and getting them proud like this and sinking those wedges in there when needed, it just made sense to a lot of people, because what it did is it splayed that wood over top of the axe, the pole. Morgan, do you know how to split firewood?
I've done a bit of it.
You have. Yeah, you have. Now, the only thing we're missing on this...
I've never split wood with a wood bow. Well, that's not true. I did try your axes on the road trip. So.
Okay, well, listen.
But I've never split wood with this axe.
I'm just going to tell you right now, Morgan. I'm really, really happy with the outcome of this axe. I mean, look at that sucker. It's hand forged. Big rock hard stinking piece of hickory in there. The haft worked out quite nice. I'll be honest. I'm not tooting my own horn, but it was a nice haft.
Yeah, it worked.
It's solid as a rock. Now here's another little thing that we'll do. There you go. That's balance. That's the balance point right there on this axe, friends. Right there. That tells you that thing's going to split firewood, is what that tells you. Oh, that's lovely, Morgan. I'm going up to split some firewood. God. Look at it in the light, Morgan. Look at it in the natural daylight.
Yeah, it's nice. I noticed this when you were
burning it.
Burning it, yeah. I thought
The
that looks
grain.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It jumps out there. Nice.
Wow. So I mean, this is all fir and maple. This is a bit of a gnarly piece of maple, but it's I mean, it just feels like one of my axes, Morgan. And you know what's crazy? This is not going to need. Wow.
I'm gonna clean up a bit here.
Yeah.
I'm a bit older than Buckin. I'm not as nimble on my feet as he is.
No, and I'm not that smart neither. I'm a little haywire. Morgan's not haywire.
Let's go in for the gusto there.
I saw that.
Okay, it rocks out nice.
But doesn't that come out nice, Morg? Just one good tap and it should just pop out. Oh yeah, see, that's hardwood too, eh? Friends, that's maple. Look at the pierogi maker. He's not horsing around. He's a side swinger. Flip that thing horizontal to you now and clip off the edge, or step to your right. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, there you go, like that. Start cranking that off. Geez, that's a nice piece of equipment, Morgan. Oh, right through the knot. Come on, you tin basher! Isn't that beautiful, friends? Look at that. Look at the pie-eating smile he's got on his face. Oh my goodness. I missed the big hit. That's nice, Morgan. And that's...
I'm gonna go all fanboy and get you to put...
Oh, the Buckin special stamp. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I gotta finish this off.
Yeah, go ahead. Will you stop playing around? There he goes. So talk to me about the feel. Like you're so excited you're losing your brain, but what's the feel? Like seriously.
Nice axe.
It is, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful.
It's not a maul, and it is a rip snorting.
And guess what?
But
We made it.
we did make it.
It's deadly.
It is deadly. What would be the demise of this axe is for you to leave this out in the hot sun leaning up against a shed in the woodshed. When you're done with this, take it in the cool shop.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to leave it outside.
No. No, I mean that is a dandy tool.
I mean, this is now a family heirloom right here.
Morgan, look at that. Come on, let's be honest. I didn't think it would half that good. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Friends, we did do a lot of work on the eye. We after the hafting, we had to do some work on the eye. That turned out just beautiful. Very nice, Mort.
Thanks.
Yeah, good.
Thanks for doing that.
It's my pleasure. I'll let you take that if you want to keep it rolling. We gotta burn this. We gotta send Brad this. He's gonna love this. Okay, well, you can shut her down, Morgan. I'll heat up and get my stamp ready.
So here's the original bullet. I don't know, when did you have this made?
Oh, a year or two ago.
Okay.
2 years maybe now.
Yeah.
And that's the original project, but I've now since changed it. But that is the original. That's the best bullet we ever had. And look what Morgan did.
So the beard's not quite as wide.
That's correct.
See that?
Yeah.
And then this is wider here
Yeah.
than there, right?
Yeah. So what'll happen is this will be tip heavy a little teeny bit.
Yeah.
Where mine will lay flatter.
Right.
Is all.
So I mean, it's pretty close.
Brother, you made that with your bare hands. So, come on, is all I'm saying. So let's put a stamp on it to make it official that you got yourself a bucking special.
Right on.
Huh? Let's do the other side. What do you think, Mark?
It's awesome.
Not too shabby, eh? It ought to work.
Yeah.
Pretty sufficient. Now, I'll tell you what we do here now. Oh, nice. Got a little bit of an angle on it to give it some character. Good. I like it. You don't want things too perfect. You want wabi-sabi. Japanese, Chinese for perfectly imperfect. Like trees. Just give it one of these right here. I really like this actually, Morgan. I like things that are...
Are you going to let me take it home?
Well...
I'll trade you for Myrtle.
Oh, now we're talking. The road trip axe.
That's right. It's the road trip axe.
Okay, so don't even think for a minute, whoever's watching this video, that this is some foobar kind of a Wabatusi axe. This is a weapon, friends. It is. It's a weapon.
And don't ask if it's for sale, because it's not.
But I mean, seriously, it's got everything. So this is what I mean, Morgan, about. See how your axe wants to dip forward and like that?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you talked about, where your bit is a little longer. So you've got more weight in the bit, but look at it's very minimal. See, I can actually kick it back. Whereas my bucket special, will probably lay out. Yeah, you see, it lays out a little easier than yours.
Closer to the axe head, you mean?
No, flat.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Your
Oh,
bit,
oh,
remember,
yeah,
your
yeah,
bit
yeah,
is smaller,
right.
but longer,
Longer,
and that gets a toe-heavy axe.
Right.
See what mine does? Watch.
Yeah, lays down.
Okay, whereas yours, it's got more weight. I got more weight in the pole than you do, so yours wants to dip.
Right.
That's all.
Okay.
Not terribly. I'd tell you if it was too much. This is a nice weighted axe, to be very honest. Gosh, it turned out good, Morgan. I mean, seriously, I can't even believe this. Do you know that work we did with the die grinder?
Yeah.
That really made it.
Helped it to center up. And
It did. It was a bit foobar, but do not leave this laying out in the back 40. Buck and spash, baby.
Gonna go under my bed.
Well, they look wicked on the wall. I know guys that don't use them.
No, I'm gonna use it.
But look at how nice the top is, Morg, how it's spread out with that big wedge, like down on it. Those cracks.
Yeah.
That tells you got a good haft. I really enjoy making them.
Well, it's like anything. If you make it yourself,
It is.
That's half the gratification, right?
Yes, it is.
Of owning it.
You're absolutely right. Now, when you swing that thing, Morgan, you're gonna and get your heat for your family and your wood for your family. You're just gonna be like, I made this freaking axe that I'm chopping this wood for and heating my family with. You didn't go down to Walmart and buy some. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you put a lot of work into that sucker, dude.
I did.
You were banging on that for 5 hours, Morgan.
At least 5 hours. Yeah.
It was 5 hours. But anyways, Morgan, I love you, brother. Thanks for coming over and picking up all your goodies and getting your snotty stuff out of my truck. I'm just kidding. I love you.
We still got more work to do.
We do so. Good. Well, Bradley, I'm going to tell you something, brother. I'll send you a little video of us splitting wood with us. Look at that, Brad. I just did some magic to the eye, and Morgan and I just finished hafting this axe that you guys made. And it actually is incredible. It's 5 1/4 pounds, and Morgan loves it. And it is beautiful, and it hafted nicely. Yeah, very, very, very cool. What a blast. What an absolute blast to have that memento of that journey that we took across Canada in a 1967 one-ton Mercury pickup truck. 2 men that have known each other for about 3 months jumped in a camper special. Friends, you know me, I can ramble on and talk forever, but I'm going to stop now. I just want to say thanks for watching my videos and being here with me. Your time is appreciated. We got a lot on the go right now, friends. There's a lot coming. I'm looking so forward to the Paul Bunyan show in Ohio. It's crazy. We got big things planned. If it's in the works for you and your family to take a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come October, come down and give me a hug and shake my hand and let's have a toot about your life. You know what my life is, but let's talk about your life. Let me know what you're doing. It's an opportunity to meet folks, and I'm looking real forward to it. So anyways, that'll be the next kind of road journey travel thing for me. Thanks for watching, friends. Work hard, be honest. Most of all, be kind to one another. We'll catch you on the next one. Over and out.